Are you ready to start a new path? So, hi everyone, my name is Sunny. That's the question for today's pick a card reading. It's basically a yes or no, and I will start with more or less kind of just giving you the yes or no, and then if you want to stick around to hear like a short description, you're more than welcome. I have 3 piles, starting from the left to the right. I have pile 1, 2, and 3. So stop the video if you feel like you need more time to contemplate on the cards, figure out your energies, and then select a pile or piles of your choice. So it's pretty simple. And thank you all for sticking by. Thank you all to my subscribers. It's been a while since I've been, thankful and mentioning you. So thank y'all for subscribing. I appreciate you. You don't go unseen. I appreciate the likes and comments. So thank y'all, and I will start with the first one. So, pile 1. Are you ready to start a new path? This is a yes. You have a 4 of Swords upright. So pile 1, I very much think that you are kind of in a contemplating mode right now. You're kind of just very chill, relaxed. I feel your energy is kind of peaceful. And I think that you've really worked on maybe like meditation, maybe you've been doing more yoga, or maybe you've just been reading. I think maybe you've been even napping and sleeping. You've taken some time to rest. Your body had probably been asking to be resting for quite some time, and I think you finally listen to that. So I'm very, very happy that you've been getting your beauty sleep. Pile 1, and I think this is a yes. You're ready to start a new path. I think you're about to wake up from your nap, from your slumber, from your dream, and finally take action. I think it's very much a contemplate. I think you're kind of daydreaming about what you want. Or you're kind of just thinking like not in like La La Land. I'm like not thinking like realistically, but I think that you're kind of just optimistically dreaming about what you would like to achieve, where would you like to go. It feels like you're ready to start something new or continue your actual current path, but you just took a break. Maybe you're going back to school. It just feels like you're doing something that's an action that requires you to take a lot of mental agility, and I feel that you are kind of recouping your energy, and once you're ready, I think you're going to be able to attack what you need to, right? But I do feel that you're very much like at any moment, it just feels like at any moment I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna take my swords and I'm gonna go into the battlefield. So it feels like you have a sense of direction. So way to go, pile 1. I'm very happy that you're getting your sense of direction, and your energy is coming back to you. So that's a good thing. You've been working diligently, and it shows. So thank you, pile 1. That's the quick message I have for you. On to pile number 2. Pile 2. Are you ready to start a new path? You have the 3 of Swords upright. This is a yes. I think maybe you are ending a connection, or you got your heart broken because, someone could have maybe cheated on you, or maybe someone could have lied to you, or you got fed up with the person you are with because they're not growing with you, or they've been not committing to their promises, things like that, or some good scenarios as to why your heart has been just about had enough. Just about had enough. There you go. And I think it shows that you are really maturing and valuing what you want and you desire in your heart space. I don't think you don't expect any less anymore. I think you want better for yourself, and it shows you are ready to take that plan of action. I think you're leaving that connection and you're choosing yourself, choosing someone else, and I think you're not going to find that person where you're at, but you're getting there. You're in the motion, pile number 2. And I think you just need that confirmation to kind of continue to know that you're kind of doing the right thing. I feel like sometimes you take actions and it took a lot of you that you just don't know like anymore. Like I think you kind of just need that like, hey, like snap, you're okay, you got this. Like don't worry about what happened. Like work with your emotions as you go. Heal yourself. Be kinder to yourself. That it can be very draining to end a connection. I think sometimes spending a lot of time with someone and then suddenly cutting them out with your sword, it's like metaphorically out of your life, it feels weird, it feels different because you never functioned that way before. It's like suddenly you have to consider yourself more in a situation than what you were with somebody. Independence does feel nice. I feel for you. It feels like you got a weight off your shoulders. And I think you're going to be learning to kind of figure out what was the mental blockages that you felt from this person. I feel like you finally kind of see a lot more clearer, but it's going to take you I don't think it's going to take you a long time because swords is kind of fast, but it does feel like you're going to have to pull the swords out carefully because remember, you don't want to, everybody knows that when you, I don't know if everybody knows, the proper, whenever you have a wound, and people always tell you, like, make sure that you don't pull out the item until you get to the hospital, because then you could overbleed. So that's why you're going to be careful into not pulling the swords until you're, like, in a safe, metaphorical space, right? Once you're in there, it's like, okay, now I can finally pull the swords out and finally allow that heart to kind of scar up and heal. Of course, that's not how it happens physically in real life, but kind of have to stitch you up and figure out what's wrong. But this is a spiritual, metaphorical interpretation, right? So that's what I have for you, Pile 2. I hope you enjoyed your message. You have a good path ahead of you, but it's a healing, journey of the heart. And I think you're very much ready to take that plunge of starting fresh and starting new and loving yourself and loving someone else, being loved by someone else and appreciate it. Not being walked over and trampled because they're no longer the person that you thought you were, that they were at one point, right? So I hope that helped, Pile 2. Last but not least, I have Pile 3. Pile 3, you have the Death card upright. So you are very much in a good position to start new, Pile number 3. I think I just realized, if I'm not mistaken, if you watched all the cards, I think they were all upright. I do think they were all upright. So I think this was a great question to ask. I think every single person who watched this is ready to take the plunge and start new. I think you're ready for transformation. Maybe it was a death of the ego. Maybe you are transforming yourself on the outside. Maybe you're on a health journey and you're trying to consider more I've been having bad circulation, I want to get moving, so I'm starting to run, or things like that. It's like a transformation of the body, things like that. Or I would like to have a different haircut. I've always had the same haircut. I don't want to look the same. I feel like I've aged. Right? I look my age, but I would like to look more youthful, take off some years, feel like I have more of a spunk. So you maybe do a different trim, maybe you color your hair. It feels like you're ready for that physical change. People can see your glow up, you're glowing up, you're transforming before their eyes. And I think this is just a confirmation that you're doing great, that you're getting into a much better position for yourself to know yourself. And I think you have a very magnetic aura to yourself right now. I think you could be attracting people, but from far away, people just kind of stare at you, but they won't go up to you. I feel like you kind of intimidate people, Pile number 3, but that's because maybe they are too scared to kind of fess up that they like you. So that's what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't want to water down too much the message because it's just transformation. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I do think you're ready to have more changes. I don't think this is the sole change. I think there's a lot of changes in this reading. I think you're kind of saying, here I am. Maybe you're meeting your friends and family and they're like, whoa, who is this person? And you're like, that's me. I'm marching in, headstrong, with a different aura, different presence. You have a presence, Pile 3, and it really shows. I'm sorry, I was gonna already cut it off, but I just wanted to say, you have such a good presence, Pile number 3. It's so cool. It's like a powerhouse. But it feels like a transformation, like a very cool transformation. And it's not just an internal, it's a personality thing. Oh, it's just a different philosophy. No, it's a physical transformation. Maybe you had a weight loss journey, or maybe you put on some weight. Maybe you were struggling with that, for example. Or maybe you had issues with your loving yourself physically, that you got surgery. And they're like, wow, you look different. It doesn't have to be a weight thing. I just feel like maybe you had a nose job. Or maybe you had LASIK because you had poor vision. you removed your glasses and wow, it looks different. Like there's something physical about you. Pile number 3 that it shows that it's like, whoa, big transformation of the ego, but I feel it's more so like outwardly. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. You guys are on a great path. It's a cool path. Every single pile is on a great path, I think, and you guys are all ready for new things, new cycles to start, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for listening. Have a lovely day. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. It helps me grow my channel. And thank you all. And my supporters. Thank you all so much for sticking by. And bye-bye.